Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one so that you have more context. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of your video right now. Also, if you want to support Ukraine, feel free to go over into the description, and the first two links are going to be official websites where you can donate to the official funds. The money does not go through me in any sort of way. And of course, if you feel free to do so if you want to, and any kind of support is very much appreciated. So thank you all for supporting the channel. Let's get on with the video. So jumping into the daily chart, as you can see, the buy zone that we are in right now is anywhere from $13.50 to $10.62. And this buy zone here is a very good accumulation zone, in my opinion. Because once we get to the bull market, or into the bull market, I should say, we're probably going to at least retrace to these all-time high prices at $400, $300, right? I think 500 was the high. Obviously, we had a lot of coins dumped into the supply of Moonriver, so it is going to be a bit harder to get to those prices. We're going to need a higher market cap to do so, but it is still possible, and I do think that is going to happen. Now, on the daily chart, as you can see, we saw a nice rejection of the 55 daily EMA, which I tell you is a very strong resistance line after the 20 EMA. Right now, we're below those two exponential moving averages. We're below the $12.85 resistance, and we're below the resistance of the buy zone here at $13.50, which also aligns perfectly with the 1.618 target of this fib. And this fib has obviously the extension levels to the downside over here, the 1.618, 1.414, and the 1.272, as you can see. And it just can't see the 1.618 because of the price tag. The swing high is over here and the swing low is over here. Both of them are in May of this year. We saw a capitulation all the way down to the second fib level. We had a wick to the 2.272. Since then, we have been in this beautiful uptrend, and now we're coming back down to where we came from. So I would say anywhere from $10 to $9.72 is a golden opportunity to buy into Moonriver. So if you see Moonriver at those prices and you're going to think to yourself, well, I'm going to wait for $5, then that would be one of the most stupid things you could ever possibly think, because people have been buying Moonriver at $300, at $200, and some of them are probably still sitting or selling at a loss, and you don't want to be one of those guys. And let's say you were one of those guys. Well, now you have the opportunity to dollar cost average in, bring that average buy-in price down by quite a lot, because we have dumped, let's see the percentage here. So from the all-time high, we have dumped 98%. So you can dollar cost average in right now and you would be fine rolling into the next bull market. It's just a matter of patience, a matter of time. Patience is key in these markets. You want to be buying in for the long term, and you want to be waiting. And also there will be a staking video coming out just as my tokens will be unlocked from the Binance staking. I'm going to be transferring over my Moonriver tokens to the Nova wallet, and I'm going to be staking my Moonriver over there. I think the APY is 16.5%. You have 2.2 days to withdraw the tokens, which is pretty good in my opinion. For some other altcoins on the Nova wallet, for example, for Polkadex, you need to wait, I think, 4 weeks in order to get your tokens unstaked. So for Moonriver, it's a pretty good deal. And you want to get your coins off of centralized exchanges as much as possible. Obviously, if you're trading a lot, then you're going to have some assets on the centralized exchange. But I would recommend just, with all the companies going under right now, and Binance and all of companies really being shady right now, Binance with their USDT and Tether shenanigans, you just want to keep your assets safe, because as Terra Luna has shown us, if something goes wrong, then the creators are just going to say, well, you guys are wrong. You guys are at fault because you bought into the project and you thought it was going to be successful. The code just failed, and you can't do anything about it. He's not going to pay you back. So you have to be smart about these things. Let's jump into the daily RSI here real quick. I was off on a tangent. I do apologize. So the red trend line here is a support trend line that I'm eyeballing, and we've hit this support once in January, once in May, once in June. Then we went back below it in June as well. Since then, we had a breakout towards the end of June, and we haven't seen the back test of support. So I would be looking at this trend line if we see a capitulation. Also, this this area in the middle over here, as you can see, is something that has had a lot of resistance, and right now we're coming back to it as support. But with the CPI data coming in tomorrow on Tuesday, September 13th, with the FOMC meeting happening September 20th to 21st, and the merge for Ethereum happening, I think, September 18th, there are a lot of events that could drive the markets down. So I wouldn't expect, huge pumps in the next couple of days. Of course, they could do that because they want people to get super bullish before a super strong dump. So they want you guys to open up as many leverage positions as possible so that they could liquidate you and get those sweet, sweet dollars. But you want to be smarter than that. And I'm not leverage trading at all, because I don't want to be losing 99% of my money doing so. Obviously, if you're going with a 2x leverage, you could still be smart about it, but I just don't want to do that. So yeah, the major trend line here is the red one, the white one below, but you don't really need the white one below, even though you have 2 touches, because it's at the index of 19, guys. And when you cross the index of 30 on the RSI, you're considered oversold. And every time you've been in this zone, you've had a strong move to the upside. So once you enter the black zone here, just know that it's a good zone to be buying into any really asset if you don't want to have all the drawings and all the trend lines up, which I totally understand. So let's switch over to the Binance website. Moving over to the Binance website, we have a buy zone from $10.54 to $9.73, a bit of a different buy zone here. I have different setups for different charts. Obviously, that was TradingView. This is Binance.com. And I do want to show you this support level that we have over here. We've been holding it for quite some time at $12 precisely. You can see that this support, each time we come down to the support, we see a bounce to the upside, and we're hitting our head on this resistance level that was previously our support. So as you can see, we've held this level throughout June, throughout July, back tested it here in August, and then we broke down August 25th, 26th, and we've been hitting it with our head ever since. And this is quite bearish, because once you lose a support and you start hitting it with your head, there is a lot of possibilities for you to go down. And that's exactly what we've been doing. But the $12 level here has been holding us as support. So if we lose this, and I do think we will, you want to have some other support levels below you, just in case you want to set up some buy limit orders, which would be smart to do before a capitulation, which I think we're going to have as well. So $11.33 is a level you want to keep an eye on. And next up, we have $10.90 or 93 cents. And the reason I have those two levels is because here you have a bounce on July 14th and 13th. And here you have a bounce on July 1st and July 2nd from $10.93. So if you lose this level, you could come down to one of these levels, and then you have the buy zone obviously below you. So these would be the levels I would be keeping my eyes on. And if you're looking for long-term targets, let's say that we have already printed our swing low, and we're not going to be going any lower. For Moonriver, let's take our Fib retracement, and let's take the swing low, and let's take the swing high here. And if we do that, I can't. Okay, let's do that. So that's our swing high, that's our swing low. We're looking at $6,475 per token at the 1.618. But guys, don't get your hopes up. We're not going to reach that level in this bull market, or even in the next one. I don't think so, at least. I would be targeting at least the swing high of this Fib retracement, which is the previous all-time high. Considering the fact that a lot of coins were dumped into the circulation, we might go above that, getting closer to $1,000 if we get, very overextended and, going towards the end of the bull market. Potentially, yes, we could do that, but just manage your expectations and don't be over bullish. Have conservative targets. That way you're going to make some money, and never buy all in and never sell all of your tokens at once. That is pretty much it, guys, for this update. If I missed out anything important, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join the Patreon, which is linked down below in the description if you want to get a lot of exclusive extra content. That is a great way to do so, and you can support the channel obviously financially. So you get low cap gem calls, my trade alerts, you get market sentiment analysis, project highlights, you get your requests for videos and technical analysis, and I've recently started a podcast over there as well for Patreons only. So that has a lot of extra content for you. So yeah, check it out. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.